Hey there, YouTube friends. Mass Bandit here. It's a dark and stormy night here in southeast Texas, and I'm sure most of you are well aware of what happened with Conifer Slopes. I saved over the file with the Bro Coaster file and lost 3 months of work. Yeah. And I pouted and I was angry for a little while. But then I, thought about what was I going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to start all over? Am I going to start a new project? What am I going to do? And the whole writing over kind of upset me. It caused me to want to go in and make Conifer Slopes even better. Luckily for me, I had a file on the workshop. Granted, it was from early April. And in early April, all we had done was the coaster right here, Hawk, and the old layout, and some other stuff like that. So it was, it was quite, you can see here, everything is gone. Everything. No train station. We have no train station. No Category 5. But what I went ahead and did is I said, no, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this better. So I wanted to give you a little update on the channel and tell you that Conifer Slopes is around. And I've actually been working on it. I've completely blocked back in all the Category 5 area. Some major changes, though. Some things I wanted to show you so that you could see progress is being made. And then I'll get into some of the detail work at the end. This is going to be a pretty short video just to show you what's going on. I moved the train. I moved it closer to the carousel. We're not going to have the berm anymore, I don't think. Or if we do, it'll be much smaller. You'll see I also took the path and went underneath, so that I can have a shorter train. The train is raised not as high above the path and above the terrain as it was last time. I also swapped out that one flat ride, the Enterprise thing, for the chair swing because it's a much smaller footprint and it fits the area much better. That means that I could then shore up this whole area, and you can see this roof line here is going to be that big red barn that we just built in the last episode. The water here is showing where we are going to venture into the western themed land, and that's going to swing around this way, and that'll be predominantly over here. And let's see what other some new change. The flat ride came. This flat ride came closer. Category 5 is everything's just condensed in this area. And that was the very first thing I did was I said, okay, I want to condense. I want it to be much closer. I want it to be not so spread out. In the other version, Category 5 started like all the way over here. So, yeah, I shored all that up, and I actually like it better now. But the problem is finishing up, all the details. Over here, I went ahead and rerouted the queue like we did in, I don't even remember what episode it was, 5 or 6. We redid the queue. The Hawk sign is the very first one I put in back in episode 4 or 5. I didn't get to the Hawk, and to be frank, if it comes back, it'll be one of the very last things I do as thunder rumbles in the background. I told you it was dark and stormy tonight. Custom signs, that's the one thing I'm really not looking forward to as I ponder building this back up. But I went ahead and redid this restroom building. This corner building used to be attached to the coffee shop. Scooched it over, put the restrooms back in like we did in one episode. I went ahead and added the nest back in. It's a little different. It's pretty much the same. Some of the signage is just a little bit different. Still need to add some details. The whole backstage area you could see got wiped out. So we'll go back in and we'll throw that in. We'll add some awesome vehicles that are on the workshop by some of my buddies that follow me on Twitter. And I'll be sure to give them a big shout out once we add those back in. And other than that, it's kind of where we're at. So Conifer Slopes kind of rolled back several months, but with that, I can already tell that I'm going to like it better. So, yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to hop on real quick and make a real quick video and let everyone know that, hey, park's still here. gonna be here for a while, and we might not get episode 12 for a while, just because I want to have enough done that we can start doing new stuff. Tell me in the comments, do you want episodes of the rebuild? Do you want to see the new Category 5 being put in? Do you want to see this whole area? I mean, is that something you'd be interested in, or just, no, screw that? Let me know when you're back after the big red barn comes in. Let me know when you're doing something new. So tell me down in the comments. I'm open to either one. It's no extra skin off my back to record myself playing. So, yeah. So thanks for your concern. Thanks for all the great feedback. I did read every single comment and there were some great suggestions. And in the end, I like this park, and I like this version of this park. And there's enough salvage that I really didn't want to start over. So we're not gonna. So sit tight. Some other things on the channel, perhaps. Maybe some other Planet Coaster stuff. Gonna probably play some City Skylines here in the near future. That should probably be the next video on the channel, is the City Skylines video. So consider this your little public service announcement, your little update as far as what's been going on. This really set me back. It was a gut punch to lose all this work. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking it out. Thanks for all the likes and the views and the wonderful comments. I do read every single comment, and I do appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for checking it out, and I will see you back with something new real soon. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.